How do you like my new glasses? This video is for business people, especially business, the art and business combined sort of people, workers, artists, people like designers, filmmakers, script writers, copywriters, story writers, lighting technicians, illustrators, painters, everyone who is in the beginning stages of your creative industry journey. It is an industry after all. We're here for the money. If you are joining this industry, if you're starting your career as an artist, as a designer, or any kind of a creative, buckle up. The world is not going to treat you well. Wow, that feels pretty heavy to say that, but that's just the reality. The world is not going to treat you well. And you being you, probably in your 20s or even earlier, you're going to be most of you are going to be very shocked by this. They're like, hey man, I thought the art world is a nice world because everyone here works with their heart, with emotions. But then you soon find out that it's not just people who create art who are working in this world, it's people with money who are in this world. And, shocker, people with money are mostly not nice people. At least the ones who are actively involved in this world. Immediately my mind is going to the good ones. My mind is saying, oh, what about the good ones? I've met a few good ones, but like that's not common. I'm talking about the majority. I'm talking about the common population of people in this industry. They're not nice people. They are here for the money and they want to make money off of you, the innocent, creative worker. So you're going to enter this world with all of your creative energy and your youth and your excitement and your commitment and your honesty and your integrity and your fucking dedication to work for like 14 hours a day. Like, yeah, bring it on. You want the design to be completed by tonight? Oh, it's 5:40 p.m. Yeah, I'll do it because I can. Like, I have that fire. I have the ability, I have the dedication, and I have the energy. I'll do it. So you do it. And then you soon find out that more of that is expected from you. Okay, no problem. You can still deal with it. And then you find out that it's time for a raise or a promotion or any of those. And you find out your promotion is peanuts. It's close to nothing, if at all. And you're like, whoa, so many days, weeks, months of dedicated commitment and rock solid outputs. What happened? What did I do wrong? Why is the appreciation not coming in terms of money or position? The appreciation will be showered on you like, wow, you're a fucking genius. You're a fucking genius. This is a genius idea. How did you come up with this? Like, blah, 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 blah. And then you might go on and think like, wow, people really appreciate me. But when it's time to show, put your money where your mouth is, as they say, the money is not coming through to your account. And a lot of the times, the credit is also not coming to your name. Neither the money nor the credit. You think I am lying or making up stories? Let's do an experiment. Talk to anybody, literally anybody you know in the ad industry. Anybody. I'm so confident about this. Talk to anybody in any position, especially if they've been in the industry for long enough, like let's say 5 years and plus. Talk to anyone in this industry. Ask them, have they been rightfully appreciated and rightfully compensated for their contributions? I know what the answer is, but you can find out for yourself. So, what I'm trying to say is, it's a tough world. The world is going to treat you very tough, merciless. Merciless is the word. There's going to be no mercy shown towards you and your work and your work ethics. A lot of you will change with the pressure, and you'll change in two ways. Some of you will become deflated. Some of you will take it personally, you'll get hurt, and you'll get deflated. You'll become the kind of people who will do just the bare minimum. You'll do your job, you'll get your work done, you'll get your outputs, and you will learn where to draw the line. You will not push yourself or your creativity. You will understand that this is just another job. And it's not just because the world has treated you badly. It's also, some of the contribution is on us also. We will sometimes realize that, oh, I thought I was a creative genius, but like when I enter the real world, I'm not such a genius after all. And I think if I do my job to a 6 out of 10, that's where I am. And I think that's my limit. And I don't want to put in the extra hours and the blood and sweat and tears to push myself from a 6 to a 9. You'll realize that that is your ability, your zone, and that's how the world has treated you. And you will become that sort of a worker. You'll become a creative worker. You will give the outputs, you'll give the on and off good average ideas. Your life will go on. You'll get your salaries. You're going to complain pretty much every year why the hike does not seem worth it. But then you'll just be like, yeah, so if this is the hike, this is what I can give you. This is my output. It becomes a tit for tat. You don't give me what I want, I give you the bare minimum, right? And then some of you, which is a very, very, very small percentage of people, some of you will take that bad treatment to heart. You will feel emotionally bad about this industry. You'll take it to heart and you'll set yourself on fire, and you will come out with one creative idea after the other. And you will also invest time in learning the rules of the game, in learning how to deal with certain people, how to deal with toxic people, how to deal with extraordinary pressure and still act cool. How to sometimes, some of you, some very, very smart people will also learn how to balance your work and your life and your pleasure and your sports and your health and everything. Some of you will do that and you will still excel in your work. But there's a price to pay. You will have to be so thirsty and curious for knowledge. It'll become a constant just hunt for knowledge. How do I get better? How do I get better in my writing? How do I get better in my time management? These two are very, very, very different skills. Writing is a free-flowing creative process. Time management is a very sharp-edged cut, time blocking, time boxing, that sort of a structured way of thinking. Some of you will have to invest extra time, energy, effort to learn both sides of the game. And that certain small percentage of people will come out and to some extent be happy. You'll be rewarded for your ideas and your effort and your dedication because you paid extra attention to learn the rules of the game. And then there will be that certain section of people who will just learn the rules of the game and completely forget about creativity and respect for creative people, and you'll become those toxic managers yourself. That's just how the world operates right now. And this is my request to people who are in this industry. Till now, I spoke to the workers, the creators, the artists, the designers, the writers. Now, I want to talk about the other set of people, the managers and the people with the money. Listen, man, I've been in this industry for almost 15 years now. If I did not have a permanently on button, or let me rephrase this. If I had an off button, I would have switched off and just, become satisfied with my life. I don't have an off button. And that's the only reason I've been on for 15 years. There's just no way to give up. It's not an option. Because the industry really, really, really pushes you to the point of saying that, fuck this, like, let's just give up. Like, how much more can I take? Just when you think it's getting worse, you're only 1/3 to the worst part. You will see that. And it'll happen every couple of years, or like every once in a while, you will see this. It's not going to be an easy, smooth ride. It's called a wild ride for a reason. And from all of this experience, I want to talk to this other side of people, the people with the management and the money. People, let's be a little more human. Let's be a little more understanding of each other. Let's be a little more, drum roll, ethical. Like, if there's one word I want you to take away from this video, let it be ethics. Let us bring some semblance of ethics into this industry. Let's not be people who are ghosting people who are underappreciating your colleagues, people who are trying to get work for free, people who are trying to get work for half the price. Oh, this is a popular trick. Oh, you'll give them, so this is the client, this is the creator. You'll give the creator a 50% advance, you'll get the job done, and then you'll not give the 50% remaining balance. Want proof? Anybody who's in the creative industry will tell you that 50%, just forget it. For which I've heard of all these tips and tricks. You know what? When you ask for a 50% advance, make sure the 50% will cover your expenses and then some more, because forget about the remaining 50%. You have to always be prepared to let go of the remaining 50%, because you're not going to go chase a lawyer and chase the client and invest your time and energy into that. You'll just let it go. As a creator, you just let it go, let the 50% go, because it's just too much hassle. So you, the people with the money, grow a pair, or a pair of, that's more of a masculine thing, but like, you get it. Grow one of this thing inside your head, and have some ethics. Install your ethics driver into your fucking system, And stop playing games. Creators are very sensitive people. You playing games, creators cannot participate in your fucking games, which is why you take advantage of them. If the creators went into learning those rules, there will be no creation. So respect them for who they are, and creators will respect you for who you are. Pay up on time, don't play these fucking games, appreciate the good work, and nicely criticize the bad work. Sometimes harsh criticism is also okay if it is genuine, but learn some basics of ethics. Don't be greedy. Just like, it's so stupid. No one is going to admit that they are greedy. Oh, I'm a greedy person. I like more than I deserve. No one's going to admit that. But you behave like that. Most of you behave like you deserve more than you you yeah, you deserve more than you actually deserve. Most of you behave like that. Don't be greedy. Don't try to take advantage. Know what you want and be able to communicate what you want. And if the job is done, make sure to let them know that they did a great job. And just keep reminding yourself of this word called ethics. We need a lot more ethics in this industry, and we need a lot more human touch in this industry. We need empathy in this industry. Gary Vaynerchuk has been a poster child of this. He's dedicated hours and hours and hours in introducing the concept of empathy in the business world. But him alone is not enough. There's not enough at all. There's not enough people who value empathy and who act empathetic towards their colleagues, their clients, their creators. We need more of that empathy and ethics. Episode 8. Wow, 17 and a half minutes. Okay.